Oh, hey!
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Take a hike, Bozo.
See ya.
See
ya.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. Some fucking spatulas!
You are listening to The Big Show on the Three Bozos Network. Oy, ha, 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 ha.
Welcome to another episode of The Big Show. That's right, we're back better than ever. After a long hiatus due to holidays and unforsaken circumstances, we're ready to start this bitch up again. I am your host, Wizayne the Pizain. As always, don't forget to follow, subscribe, download our podcast wherever you listen to our podcast. Hit that subscribe button like you would hit a screaming toddler in a restaurant with a swift uppercut Mike Tyson style on YouTube and social media, X, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Right now, I am joined by my co-host, Brooksy Boy. What's going on, bud?
Good to be back, my friend. Good to be back. How you been, bud?
Life, ups and downs. But if I think in the wavelength of what's good and what's not, I'm about even keel. What about you, bub?
Pretty much the same. I would say the same. You know, getting back in the swing of things, work wise after the holidays. Just got back from dinner at my in laws' place. My mother in law made some chicken fajita with rice and beans and chips and
Fajitas.
salsa. And what else did we have? Had some bacon wrapped cream cheese filled jalapenos. Yeah, it was quite tasty. Then we got back.
I'm gonna come.
Trust me, my mother-in-law's cooking and my wife's cooking will have that
My
effect on
wife.
you.
Yeah. Oh man, I tell you what, man, I think my settings are a little bit messed up right now because I don't think hold on one second. Hold on one second, Brooksy Boy.
Cue the
'Cause we
suspenseful music.
My wife.
Yeah, there
There
it
we go.
is. All right. So you were saying,
My wife.
right?
Yeah,
In
she
eating
is.
fajitas.
Yeah, she is an amazing cook. My mother-in-law is an amazing cook. Yeah, they know how to make some amazing, authentic Mexican food, and it is fabulous.
Did you say Mexican food?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going full Nut
Hey.
Hut fucking morning zoo on this one, man.
Might as well just break out the
Yeah.
wacky radio guy voice. Hey, welcome to 27 The Fan. What's going on this morning?
Hey, you said you had Mexican food? Oh, you know what that means.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
And then you look down in the toilet and,
Wow.
and then you hear your wife saying, "Get out of the bathroom," and you just say,
Shut the fuck up, kid.
but later you don't want to be too mean because,
I'm gonna come.
and then if you're not paying attention, out of nowhere,
His name is John C.
okay, I'm done.
That was for something that was on the spot. Well done. Very well done.
I have my talents, whether they're useful or not, to be seen. But
That was one of during my radio days. That was one of my favorite things was having like a soundboard ready to go. and having certain mic drop, well, like just clips and whatnot on deck at all times. And then I would hear things and like when we were live, I would hear things. I'd be like, oh, this would be a good sound clip. So I try to find something in commercial breaks or like between shows. I would add that to the bank just to have something ready to go. And sometimes it would get used, and other times it would be used often, and some of them rarely got used again. But it was always fun. That was probably one of my more favorite parts of being a radio producer back in the day.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. You're a big time radio guy back in the day. Yeah.
That was
But
end of an era, though. End of an era.
yeah. Yeah. Radio's kind of gone the way of the dinosaur. So now it's all about podcasts with your friends where only one of them shows up. I bet you're wondering, where is Boaz? Well, I got a text right before we started that he had to go to the store. So he will join us when he gets back from the store. I don't know what he had to get out of the store. You know, I don't know.
He had to get something apparently.
Something at the store. Maybe some lube.
I was wondering when that one was going to make a comeback. I find myself just saying that often, just like in real life. Whenever my wife and I see something that's dirt, we always use one of us will say that.
Right. Oh man, I know. I even got. I'm in a fantasy football Discord, and it's like a league we do. It's a little paid league, and we did a live draft on the audio on that channel, and I used the soundboard in that, so it's pretty popular over there too. So yeah.
How'd your fantasy teams do this year?
Terrible. I finished second to last. So at least I didn't get the Sacco. Yeah, I didn't get the Sacco. I don't know, man. I felt like I had a good team, but like a lot of my guys fell out. Like Mostert, he had like tied for most touchdowns last year or something close to it. And this year he was terrible. I had Puka. Puka got injured, for most of the season before he came back.
I had Puka in my big money league.
Yeah, and he's awesome when he's on the field. But and then my defense, I always pick the wrong defense every week. My kicker was bad, so even though I had Lamar, what's his name? Lamar Smith? No, Lamar Jackson. I had him and I had Gibbs. Those are two really good. Yeah, everybody else was terrible though. So
oh man.
How about you?
Well, my big money league that I'm in with Dr. Boaz, I finished in 7th place after the consolation bracket. I didn't have a good draft, and I was really struggling in the early going. And then there were a few weeks late in the year where I kind of picked it up a little bit and got myself out of the cellar. On the bright side, my other league, the 8-team league that I'm in, I ended up winning the championship in that one. I also had the second fewest points in that league. I just got really lucky. I had weeks where my team blew up, a couple weeks where I won close games, and it seemed like everybody just had their worst weeks against me. And after last season, I would take every fucking break that I could get, because in 2023, both of my leagues were horrible. So after that, I was like, you know what? If I don't care if I'm lucky, I don't care if people are just having shit weeks against me. I will take every break that I could, and I ended up winning. So at least there was some consolation as I ride off into the sunset into fantasy football. I wouldn't call it retirement. We'll just call it a fantasy football hiatus. I'm kind of taking a couple of years off from it.
Yeah. I did that for a while. I'm back in it. I like the league I'm in. Yeah, we basically just bust each other's balls and talk shit, a lot, which is always fun. And it's a money league and we're competitive, and even if I finish last every season, I'm still going to do it just because it's fun, chatting with those guys. But man, it's been a terrible year for football for me. USF was, I mean, they won their bowl game after 5 overtimes. That was cool, but like everybody was expecting them to be better, to win the American Athletic Conference, and they just didn't do that. But hey, I mean, that's two bowl wins in a row. Miami Dolphins, just if Tua doesn't get hurt, they're in the playoffs right now. That's just simple as that, and it sucks that they're not in the playoffs. It sucks that our diva of a wide receiver decided to have a mental breakdown, quit in the fourth quarter, the last game of the year, and then post a profile picture of himself on Twitter where and when Antonio Brown, remember when he quit the Bucks, of course you remember.
Oh yeah.
Took his jersey off, and just basically started sprinting around, jumping around on the in the end zone and left. Well, Tyreek superimposed his face on that picture and made that his profile picture.
Oh,
I was like,
jeez.
oh, great. So, but apparently he talked to the coach, and the coach told him that was unacceptable. And then he changed his, for quitting like that, he changed his profile picture back to his Dolphins uniform. And I guess he's back on board, which I just want to fucking trade him at this point. He's not worth the headache anymore.
No.
And then on top of all of that, my betting was terrible. Oh my God. I had like the worst, like I started off okay, but like every single bet I would do, it was like I always pick the upsets, but in the wrong direction,
Oh no.
So yeah, I mean, like I wasn't winning bets, winning my fantasy football. My pro team sucks. My college team is mediocre. And that's why I'm taking up golf now, Brooks. That's why I'm taking up golf.
so you what you're telling me is you're basically kind of distancing yourself from football to take up a sport that is the most frustrating sport to play on the planet.
I didn't think this through, but yes, exactly. That's what I'm doing.
That's the thing about golf is that it's like you could play, like it basically takes you, when you first start playing, it takes you a long time to go from being absolutely atrocious to just being bad.
Right.
And so yeah, that's one of the things that's kind of weird about golf and how it is. And right now I hear little A Train outside the door wanting in here.
Oh,
She's not too happy because she loves coming in, because I always sit in the man cave.
no.
Yeah.
Yep. Toddler meltdown. I always sit in the man cave and with the door closed whenever we're doing a show. And she loves to come in the man cave and hang out with daddy and make a mess with her toys and her puzzles and just run around and jump up and down on the bed. And then one thing that she loves to do is she'll take out a deck of playing cards, throw them everywhere, and play 50 card pickup. It's quite messy and entertaining. But yeah, she's not too pleased that she can't be in here right now with dad while he's recording the show, but it's all right.
Right.
My wife came to the rescue. I could hear her in the background calling her in there.
There you go, man. Yeah, I know that little G Money's been a handful lately too. His sleep schedule's been terrible, man. He won't go to bed unless one of us is laying down next to him. I know I've mentioned this before in the other podcast. And so we're trying something new now. He also wakes up in the middle of the night, I'd say about a quarter of the time, about 1 a.m. crying, and then he comes in bed with us. So we're trying something new. I read some stuff online, and they said, of course, setting up a bedtime routine is good. We thought we had a good bedtime routine. But there's a few more things we tried. We tried dimming all the lights, turning off all screens, TV and iPads and everything about 6:30. I'm reading to him instead of just reading for like 10, 15 minutes. I'm reading for him for like 30 minutes, after a bath, and just like keeping like a nice calm atmosphere, right? Trying to keep myself calm. Don't get him riled up. So he seems to go down a little easier now that we've only been trying it for a couple of days. He seems to be going down a little easier doing that, but we'll see. And then once he's good with that, I think we're just going to stop doing the whole stay in the room until he falls asleep thing. And We're gonna try a gradual deal, but yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain because I know with little A Train, she used to be really easy to put down for bedtime, but then she's gotten to the point now where we take her in there. Usually I handle bedtime, but on nights when we're recording or if she's calling out for her mother, my wife will put her down. Well, lately when I've been putting her down for bed, like we'll go in there, I'll try to read to her, but she kind of wants to just flip the book and read her to herself and just look at all the pictures and everything, or she'll want to play like with one of her poppet toys. And then we'll leave the light on. I'll tell her, "Hey, we got to get in bed here," and then she'll kind of resist. But then she'll end up wanting to get in bed, so I put her in bed. I leave the light on. I tell her, "Hey, we're gonna turn the light off," and then she's like, "No, no, no." But I'm like, "Okay, a couple more minutes. A couple minutes will pass," and then I would say, "All right, time to turn the light off." I turn the light off, and she loses her shit.
Yeah.
That's a battle of trying to get her to just settle down. And then, like last night, she was crying for me to give her a book, and then she's like, "No book." And then I'll hand her one of her toy, "No toy." But then she'll throw it out, and then she'll like, "Toy, book," like wanting it back. I'm like, "Oh, you're killing me,
Yeah,
kid." So
I
it's like
know.
she just kind of has to burn the anger, that angry energy off, and then she'll finally just lay back and like play with the book a little bit and get comfy. And then it's like it's just been a bit of a battle lately at
Yeah.
bedtime with her. It's like there's that 5 minute period where she's just screaming bloody murder. But that's the the joys of having a toddler at bedtime. Thankfully, she's sleeping through the night pretty good. She's back on her routine now. She's back on her normal nap time and bedtime routine and her normal structured day to day routine, so to speak, since we got back from vacation. So that was a relief.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good, man. I was trying to hold off on talking about your vacation until Boaz got on, but he's sure taking his sweet little time at the store buying all that P Diddy lube for his booty hole. So I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Fuck it. We'll get there right now. So how'd you enjoy your vacation, Brooks?
It was good. It was good. We had our highs. We had some of our frustrating lows just because it was little A Train's first vacation. If we had to do it all over again, we would probably have gone with like 3 or 4 days instead of 6.
Yeah.
But
Well,
lesson learned.
Well, before you go too far, let's reset a little bit. Brooksy Boy, he left his home of Texas, flew over the Gulf of Mexico, back to his roots in Florida to see his old buddies. That's right, Wizayne the Pizain and Boaz, and his family and stuff too. And yeah, so take it from there, Brooks. What was day one of the vacation like on the the plane ride and all that stuff?
The plane ride to Florida was easy. We gave like she was excited and just kind of checking out the airport. Got her in her seat. She was in the middle row between me and my wife. And we gave her an iPad because even though we don't like to give her the iPad very often, and when you're traveling, it's kind of
Sorry,
my
sorry,
wife.
I was really slow on that one.
Delayed reaction.
Hold on.
But yes,
All right, I was making up for it. Okay, go ahead.
remix. But yeah, she was really good with the we gave her the iPad to entertain herself. I don't even think she realized she was on a plane. The only time that she was kind of confused was when we landed. The landing's usually a little bumpy. And so when we touched down, she looked around like, "What's going on here?" And then she went right back to her iPad. So the flight there was really good. She got through that. We had dinner with my family that night, then got settled at the Airbnb. And I think that first night though was an adjustment for her, and the first morning as well. But after a couple days, she seemed to get used to it. But unfortunately, we had to rely on our phones and on our iPad to keep her entertained. We brought her a few of her toys, like a couple of her puzzles, a couple of her little poppet toys. But the thing is, we couldn't really bring very much, so it was kind of an ordeal keeping her entertained at times. I think we'll probably avoid any plane rides for vacations with her for a little while, and just make sure like go on vacations to where we can drive and just bring like a bunch of her toys so she can keep herself entertained and so she's not overly reliant on screen
Yeah.
time
Yeah,
because it's
that's what we did when we went to North Carolina. I mean, but he used screen time a lot on that. It's just easier that way.
yeah,
Drive.
sometimes it
Well,
is, man.
actually, a lot of the times though, when we drive around with G Money, he just likes to look outside. He's like really entertained by driving, and he'll nap a lot and things like that. But yeah, plane ride just sounds like a disaster with a toddler. It's not anything I'm looking forward to. So, so didn't you guys got in? Was that before New Year's?
That was on New Year's Eve when we got in.
Okay, so you guys didn't really do anything for New Year's Eve, like
We stayed in. We stayed in and chilled
yeah,
out and just kind of decompressed from the travel of that day. Now
right.
the plane ride back. Ooh, that one was a little dicey because
Well, hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. We got a process to go through. Let's go chronologically, okay, Brooksy Boy. All right. So, how was your New Year's? What'd you do New Year's Day?
New Year's Day we went to a brewery in one of the newer breweries in Bradenton, over off of well, I don't know if I should give it away. Should we go ahead and give it away? Like mention the
No,
name and
you just say
everything?
you went to a new brewery in
Yeah,
Bradenton. That's
yeah,
yeah.
and it was really nice. They had like a little playground set up there. Really good food. I only had like one beer, but it was a pretty good one. It was a Hefeweizen, one of my
It's a
favorite
happy.
styles,
Yeah, I like
and
those too.
yeah, those are probably some of my favorite craft beer styles. And even though a lot of them taste very very similar, if you find one that's unique, it's like liquid gold, man. It's so good. But we
Right.
had
Yeah.
some really good food. Made a few friends on the playground because they have like a little
Don't
playground out
no.
there. So kept her entertained. And then what else did we do? Then we met my friend Harry and his wife and their daughter for dinner at Portillo's, which
Yep.
we actually have opened up a couple of Portillo's here in Houston. The only problem is that one of them's about 45 to 50 minutes away and the other one's over an hour away. Although we did go to
Well,
the one that's
say ya.
yeah, we did go to the one we made a day date in between our hiatus where we had no shows. We did have a day date one time where we went to the Portillo's that was far away, and it was amazing as always. And then we
Yeah.
right after we went and saw Gladiator 2, which was really
Oh
fun.
yeah. What was
Not
that good?
it was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was as good as the first one because
Well,
the first
what
one,
is, you know?
yeah, exactly. The first one is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. So it was really, really high standard to live up to, but it was still pretty good. It was a very enjoyable movie. I would recommend seeing it if you get the chance. But yeah. Anyways, getting back to the current trip after the next day after Portillo's,
Well,
Thursday
before you go
was
off there, Portillo's is like a you thing. The only time I've ever gone to Portillo's was like a couple times with you. And it's not like I don't like it. They're like really good hot dogs and stuff like that. But it's like a place I don't even think about unless I'm like, hey, the Brooks wants to go meet at Portillo's. So
yeah, yeah. My wife and I really love the place. My
My
buddy here,
wife.
my buddy Harry and his wife, they're obsessed with it, dude. It's like anytime we've ever met them there, not only do they get the meal that they have there, but they also get food to go to take it
yeah,
back with them and eat it later. That's how obsessed they are. But
yeah.
yeah, I if you've never been to Portillo's, dear listeners, I highly recommend it. Get the Italian beef sandwich with
Shove that hot dog down your throat.
or hot dogs, whether hot dogs or Italian beef, either or. I recommend.
Choke on that wiener.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Replace that with gravy. It's more accurate when it comes to Portillo's, anyway. Yeah, I always get the Italian beef with the sweet peppers and some extra gravy on the side that you pour on there. Yeah, chef's kiss, my friend. Chef's fucking kiss. It's that good. And then what else did we do after that? We met up. We went to my sister's the next day, and that was after the zoo with you and K Cup Slow Drip and G Money.
Yeah, let's get to that, dude. So so you and I and our families, we all met at the zoo. We're zoo pass holders, so we have and we can go anytime we want, and we can bring one free person with us, or one person for free. And yeah, man, I had a good time at the zoo with you, man. We let the kiddos, run around, do their thing. Mine was a little bit bratty, but hey, that's kind of the running joke with him. And yeah, man, we anytime you go to the zoo, it's cool. So
yeah, we it's been a very, very long time since I've been to the zoo in Tampa, and I probably was a kid when was the last time that I went, but it was a lot of fun. A to the Bay was a big fan of the zoo. She really liked it. Little A Train loved it. She was a huge fan of the playground, though. I think the playground with the big slide was her favorite part. She's had this obsession with slides recently, and she's gotten very brave about climbing up slides. It's like now the bigger the slide, the more she wants to get on it. And she was all over the place, man. Like I'll just be upfront right now. The whole time when we were there with our kids on the playground, like my nerves were on it.
You keep going. I'm gonna grab another glass of wine, but I got my earbud in so I can hear what you're saying.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, basically I was a bundle of nerves because my daughter's 2 and she was on this big playground. There were a lot of kids around, a lot of bigger kids too. I mean, we're talking about kids that were ranging, I would say, anywhere between 5 to 9 years old. But she got up on this big playground, climbing up the steps with no problem, climbing up the little wall thing to get up to the next area with the bridge to get across to get to the big slide. She'd wait her turn, and then sometimes she'd wait a little bit too long and the other kids would go ahead of her, but then a couple of the kids would stop and be like, hey, you go ahead, and they'd let her go ahead, and she'd go right down the slide, but she knew how to stop herself before she got to the very bottom. That way she wasn't going to be sliding off and busting her ass and like landing on her back or something like that. So she would slide back down and then run back up and do it all over again, over and over. Meanwhile, my anxiety is absolutely through the fucking roof because it's a toddler surrounded by a bunch of bigger kids, but she held her own, man. She really held her own. I was proud of her. I was, at the end, I was just like, and exhale,
Well, then my G Money was also there with you, and he could only climb up so high. Like there was like steps to get up into the playground thing where A Train was, going up and down. And then there was another big step he had to climb up to go down the slide, and he just couldn't get up that. And there's too many kids around. I think maybe he got like a little anxiety and stuff.
Yeah, that's
So,
understandable.
yeah, and then there was this one little shithead kid there. Like one of the sides to get up had this like rope that you would like climb up. It was like a rope wall, like a mini one, and the kid would like climb up on that. And then the next kid would climb up the rope wall, right? No, this little shithead would climb up the rope wall, take the rope with him up into the playground so none of the other kids could use it. And yeah, like one of the moms came over to him, tried to grab it away from him. He wouldn't do anything with it. She's like, no, you can't do that. Anyway, it's like a big deal, you know. He was a little shithead. So I kept trying to keep him away from my kid. Then I'm like, you know, like I said, judging this little shithead kid, bring my kid over to the smaller playground around the corner for, you know, and I'm like, oh, he'll do good on this one. So what does he do? He gets up to the slide, and the little girl in front of him isn't going fast enough. So he goes, my turn, and pushes her. And so I have to run over to him. And I'm like, no. I'm like, we don't do that. We wait our turn. We don't push. And I look over, and there's another mom. That's not even that girl's little mom. It's another kid's mom, just like glaring at my kid. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay, bitch, you just saw me take care of this and show him that that was wrong. I'm like, so you can stop fucking glaring at my kid now. I got like all, you know, about to, you know, Daddy Bear eat you, bitch. Get out of here. So then little G Money goes down the slide, and he goes down the slide and he encounters another little girl. And this little girl has a little giraffe in her hand. And if the listeners didn't, you know, hear from some previous episode, a giraffe is G Money's favorite animal. So what does he do? He goes, mine, and he grabs it out of the little girl's hand, or at least tries to. And I'm like, no. So I get on top of him real quick on that. And both of those parents are there. And I tell them I'm sorry. And they're like, it's okay. You know, she wasn't going to like, I think she probably would have whooped my kid's ass. Honestly, she was a bigger kid. And, so I go from judging little shithead rope boy, and lo and behold, my kid is the biggest shithead out of all of them. So,
hey man, that's life with a toddler, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You know.
I know. He could be a shithead for hours and hours and hours, and then he just does one little thing and makes my heart melt. Like for instance, we were at sushi. I think probably about a week or two ago, and where, you know, I'm on one side of the booth, K-Cup Slow Drips on the other side, and he's sitting in a high chair at the end of the table. And he grabs her arm, grabs my arm, brings us both in close and goes, I love you, mommy and daddy. And I'm like, oh. I'm like literally tearing up. I'm tearing up in the middle of a sushi place. And then my stone-hearted wife over there is just like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's like they'll drive you up a wall, and then they'll do something like that. That's like so freaking adorable and cute that it's like, okay, I forgive you now. You know?
Yep.
But yeah, the zoo was pretty fun, and little A Train loves giraffes too. But she kept saying giraffe, giraffe. I want to see the giraffe. And we got to the giraffes, and she's like, "Oh yeah, giraffes. Okay, cool. I guess I'm good now. I saw them." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like my wife and I are looking at each other like, "Really? You wanted to see these damn giraffes this whole time, and now you're just gonna blow them off?" And then as soon as we walk away to the next thing, giraffe, we're like, "Nope, you had your chance. Sorry, kiddo."
See ya. Oh man.
But yeah, our kids definitely played off each other. They were feeding off each other's energy. So it was it was pretty funny watching them jump up and down and bounce around, and you know keep each other pretty entertained throughout the entire afternoon.
Right. Well, I'm going to fast forward through the rest of your vacation because we've spent a lot of time on it, honestly. And we got other things to talk about. So, yeah. So then on Saturday, you met up we all met up again, our families, like we did for the zoo, plus one more person, Boaz, who is probably not going to be joining us. I got a text message from him that he's having computer problems.
Well,
so,
shit.
Yeah, it's just a two-man crew, but yeah, man, we had fun. We went to this restaurant that shares the same name as G Money and had some good food there, a couple of drinks, and then next door they had a nice little, you know, brewery over there, and yeah, they had some pretty unique beers over there, didn't they?
Oh, those are some very, very unique beers, and that's the thing that I've noticed with beers, especially like the craft beer scene. I think I commented on one of my old radio coworkers' Facebook posts. He was talking about like craft beer, and I guess he shared an article about how it doesn't seem like it's as popular as it used to be, and it kind of made me think about it, and if you think about it, it's really tough nowadays to find like unique craft beer because there's because
Sorry.
it's like for a while. No worries, that was a good one. But if you think about it, it's like
I'm gonna come.
there was a lot of innovation with craft beer for a while, and now it's just like you go out to a brewery and you might have like a lager or maybe like a certain type of a sour or something like that or an IPA, and it's just like, yeah, this is pretty good, but I feel like I've had the same beer at like 3 or 4 other breweries. That's just kind of where it's at right now. I don't know. It seems like the creativity in a lot of places is kind of lacking. It's almost like the market got oversaturated with so many different beers and so many different breweries. But I don't know, this place we went to was pretty damn good. I have to say they had a lot of unique choices, very flavorful stuff. There's a little bit of something for everybody. So if you're into your IPAs or you're into your stouts or your lagers or your Hefeweizens or your sours or your fruit
Yeah.
beers, I mean, they had something for everybody there.
Yeah. I wish they could still had their Halloween beers. They kept those for a while after Halloween. They had one called Xenomorph Blood, which is like, the aliens from the
Yeah.
Alien movies. And it was like a bright green, and it was really good. It was real sweet. They had one called T Virus, which was like a bright red.
I think
that
you
one
and
was
I had
really
that one.
good. Yeah, they still had that one around, and that one was really good. They had a few other kind of horror themed ones, and they were really popular. But yeah, man, they and then even like some of their basic stuff, like the IPA there, they got one called Stonks, and that was really good. I like that one a lot. And then just like the atmosphere outside, I wish they need to get some like what are they called, like heat stuff out there, those little fires,
like the heat posts or the heat lamps.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
those
Yeah,
were.
because it was cold.
It was pretty chilly out there, but I have a feeling being where it's at though, they probably wouldn't have much of a need for them. But I mean, surely they could get some portable ones though, because they could have really used them for that night because it was pretty chilly out. And since then,
Hey.
dude, it's been. I know you guys are getting the cold snap over there, and we're really getting hit over here in Texas right now with the cold weather. Like, and that was what part of what led to our flight back being kind of interesting because there was a storm that was rolling through Houston when we were trying to land, and the pilot had even said, "Hey, there's a chance we might not have enough fuel to just go around the circle."
Hey.
Oh, look who's there!
Hey.
You made it.
Hey.
Hey.
And
Got it
joining
figured
us,
out, man. Hey.
our third co-host,
Hey.
I'm gonna come.
Sick.
What? And we got a fourth co-host.
And his name is John C.
See ya. Man, I'm trying to set that up too. That's not really working right now. It's like keeps rebooting.
Yeah.
Voice mod. Oy.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of? Did I tell you guys that my wife
My wife.
ran into Batista?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're supposed to say, oh, and then I tell everybody else who's listening to the show. Yeah, my wife ran into Batista.
Yeah, go ahead.
My
Tell the
wife.
audience, man. The sons of
Yeah, she
bitches
was-
listening. Oy.
She was coming out of a grocery store, and he was coming out of a liquor store, and she's getting her groceries for the week and shit, and he parked right next to her in this big jacked up truck, and then he's walking by her, she looks at him, or she looks at him, and then like does a double take, and he just kind of laughs and goes, "Yup," and he just kind of smiled and laughed, and then got in his truck and drove away. That was it. She met Batista.
Nice. Nice.
And she just sat there, looking at him like a drooling autist. So there you go.
I don't know if is he still looking jacked, or what's he looking like?
Okay,
around it?
so if you look at the pictures online, like on the red carpet, he's wearing these like really slim suits, and he looks like he has cancer, and because he basically stopped taking all the steroids.
Mhm.
But she said that he's not as big as he used to be, but he's still pretty jacked because he was like dressed in like boating, like a tank top and like boating stuff,
Yeah.
So I guess he's still pretty muscular. He's just not like huge muscular anymore.
He's not huge. Is he bigger than you?
Oh yeah. He's bigger than me. I mean,
really?
I think height wise too. Yeah. I want to say he's
he's taller too.
He's like, isn't he like 6'4"? I think he's like 6'4", like you are.
Let's look up the son of a gun.
Maybe he might be 6'2".
Hold up, guys.
But,
you know what that means? Time to check.
Boot up the old
machine.
I knew it.
Oh, I was going to say that again.
His height is 6'4". Oh shit! Yeah, okay. Wayne, you are correct. Why did my
memory like a steel trap that's only a little rusty? So, all right, guys. Well, it's been a fun episode. You guys ready to do a day in history?
Hey, yeah, I know. Sorry, man. It took forever.
That's all good. Well, hey, what'd you have to get at the store? About? I said, well, first off, what'd you have to get at the store?
I had to get food.
I said lube.
I'm off tomorrow. What is it?
I said lube.
You said what?
Like P Diddy,
lube.
like P Diddy style, like lube. Yeah.
He said you're basically getting ready for a Diddy party.
Diddy did it. Yeah, he's in jail, man. Diddy did it. I think everyone knows now. He's guilty.
It isn't like one of his cellmates. Isn't it like somebody famous? Is it like that Friedman guy? I think it is, right? The guy from that crypt.
Yeah. The crypto guy. He's in there with him.
See ya.
Yeah,
man. We weren't talking about, we were going through Brooks's vacation. Talked about our kids a lot. We tried to keep it to stuff that you wouldn't want to talk about. So football.
Right. Football, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then we were just going over when you piped in, right when we all met up at that brewery.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. Seeing everybody.
Yeah, we were talking about how cold it was, and I was in the middle of talking about the flight back and how it was kind of rough because not only there was like a storm rolling through Houston, and the pilot said that that we didn't have enough fuel to just go around in circles while the storm cleared. So he said he was going to try and land us. He said, but if not, then he was going to have to redirect us and land us in Corpus Christi, which is about a 4-hour drive southwest of Houston. And so my wife immediately starts looking up return flight. My life from Corpus to Houston. The next one would not have been until 8:00 that night. We weren't fucking waiting around. So we said, if we end up down there, we're gonna rent a car with a car seat and drive our asses back to Houston, even if it took us 4 hours. Thankfully, it did not come to that. Our pilot was excellent, got us through the storm. We landed, made it back safely. Little A-Train was a little more antsy during the return flight. She wasn't quite as good, but I think she was also tired from the week-long vacation and traveling and having her routine thrown off. So she was ready to get home. We were all tired and ready to get home. So we got back, relaxed on Sunday. My wife went back to work yesterday. I had the day off, and so I kept the
lazy bum.
Damn right. And I kept the little one at home just to kind of get her back into her daily routine. Hey, I'm done now. Okay, gosh, you're killing me.
I'm gonna come.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. So we've gone like all up inside Brooks's guts on what his days and trips and everything's been like. And what about you, Hav? What's new? What's shaking? What's
Uh,
the Jimmy?
Nothing much, man. Just working a lot, and I was actually after work today. I looked at a little workshop. That way I can. It's a little bit more space. That way I can, because it's stuff that you can't really do with neighbors and stuff. They get kind of upset when you start making too much noise. So a workshop is perfect. It's zoned for that type of environment, and it's I won't get bitched at. And it'll be after work, after hours. I'm gonna be 3D printing discontinued auto parts.
Hey,
Sorry. Yeah. Basically old Honda stuff. Just
right.
that's about it. So looked at that today. It looks like a nice little spot, but it's about 20 minutes from my work. That'd be nice.
There you go, man. It sounds
Oh
like
yeah, man.
freedom to do what you want to do with your. That's right.
I got a new pooch.
You got a new pooch?
Yeah, did you hear him?
I thought that was you being funny. That you
Yeah.
are really a
It
dog.
was me. Oh,
Yeah,
come on,
I know.
man.
Hey, that's because you're
got
you're
your
a
hopes up,
bitch.
didn't I? A little boy.
Oh man.
R.I.P.
Uh,
Duke, man.
yeah, I saw that. It says it was his birthday, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Duke.
R.I.P. buddy.
R.I.P. Little boy.
Yeah,
He was a good boy. He had the
yeah,
biggest
he was.
ball sack on the planet. Dude, he didn't give a shit too. He'd sit on the couch, spread his legs open. Everyone would be like, "What the hell's he doing?" Like, that's just how he sits, man. I mean, Brooks, you remember, right?
I remember very, very well. Yes.
He-
you just freaking rolled on his back
Hey.
and just showed it off to everybody without a care in the world.
No shame, man.
No shame whatsoever.
Hey, this
What?
should I play this sound clip? It's called Big Black N-Word Balls.
Probably not, man.
Wayne's trying to get us canceled.
I know your fingers like shaking right now. Wants to hit click. Go ahead, click on it, man. Let's hear it.
Oh,
Oh, bleep that out.
Womp, womp.
What's that stupid bot's called? Craig. Bleep that out, Craig.
Hey, bleep it out, Craig. How about
Do
this
your
one?
job,
Big
Craig.
balls.
Big old dick.
Okay.
Fuck.
Big gay balls.
There we go.
Oh,
Big gay
there we go.
balls.
I love
That
how
one's
we're just
going on the
experimenting-
soundboard.
I love how
Yep,
we're just
yep.
experimenting with sound clips now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta take one of these off. I don't use very much, and I gotta add that one. That's a good one. Anyway, but yeah, big balls.
Yep. I got a custom carbon fiber hood for the CRX coming in February. And that wraps it up for what's going on with me.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and I'll be going to Georgia at the end of this month with my brother,
Oh yeah.
Dr.
Was it?
Boaz.
Nice.
We're going to a cabin. Let me see. Let me pull up the name. Blue something? Blue Sea. Hold on.
Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Blue Ridge.
Okay.
Nice,
Yep.
nice man. I've been wanting to go there. We drive. We kind of drive through there a little bit. The Blue Ridge Mountains is that whole mountain range up there. Like when we go to Asheville and stuff. But Asheville's kind of like not going to be a good place to go to for a little while. But Blue Ridge, man, yeah, we've been wanting to do that. There's a place called Helen, which isn't far away, and also in Georgia, northern Georgia. They do a fun Oktoberfest every year. They get like all German and shit there. So yeah, man, it should be fun, man. Yeah, it's real pretty up there. So, and especially this time of year.
Yeah, I saw the
nice.
photos. The cabin, the whole little spot there. It's nice. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's a really pretty area.
Yep. It'll be at the end of this month. I'll be, I don't know, It'll be the first vacation I took since I went to Key West. Like, I think that was 2016, or no, 2019. I'm sorry, way off. Yeah, 2019 was when I went to Key West. But that was the last time I
Yeah.
went on a little vacation to well, except for Brooksy Boy's wedding.
You know what they have a lot. You know what they have a lot of in Key West.
What?
gay balls.
You know what, man? I gotta get this goddamn soundboard working.
Hey,
Hey,
now you gotta get prepared next time. So,
Yeah, shut the hell up, you fucking schmuck. Be prepared. What
Hey.
about you? Did you get your? Your mic sounds better. Looks like you got.
that's
it
right,
going.
because I fixed it because I was preparing. I was messing with it beforehand. But hey, that's a good segue though about Key West because
Mhm.
I think that's what we're gonna do. The three of us are gonna go.
Oh, that's right. What's it
Yeah,
called
sir.
again? The Booze Cruise, right? What's it called?
It's
Booze
called
to
the
Keys.
the Key West Express.
Oh yeah, way
It's,
off. Key
yeah.
West Express.
But yeah, man, it's just a boat that goes from Fort Myers like straight to. I think it stops in Naples too sometimes, and it just goes straight to the Keys, which is
Ooh.
a hell of a lot better than driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
it's
Can
like
I?
go ahead.
Can I? Is it just us, the guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, never mind. Go
Why?
ahead. I said I might have a lady friend to go with us if it was like if you brought your wives, but if it's guys, never mind.
No, somebody has to watch our kids.
Oh, roasted them. No, okay, that's good. I was just checking.
So what's this? What's up with this lady friend? Has he got a girlfriend?
We're keeping that off the pod, bud.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is it even a lady?
Well, you'll have to find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, it's definitely a lady.
Gay balls.
Z.
It's definitely a lady. She's
Okay.
it's definitely a lady. But
Gotcha.
yeah, just friends. But I had someone that wants to go if
Okay.
if it ever arises. I thought it might have been, but then I was like, I think I think I had to check though. I don't know. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
guys. So see ya. I don't know if
Yeah,
she
like
listens
the
to the
whole-
pod, but she might. But if you do, see ya. Hit the road.
Say ya.
Yeah. Sorry. No offense, but get the fuck out of here.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
With all due respect.
With all due respect, shut the fuck up, kid. Voice mod
Man.
just keeps rebooting. What the? All right, man. I'm getting off. I'm gonna reboot this computer.
Where you go? Are you getting off the computer?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, come
No,
on, man.
No, I'm just
Come
kidding. I'll
on,
just fix it.
man.
I'm just fix it next pod. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Hey, have you guys had a chance to? You guys had a chance to play Marvel Rivals yet?
No, man. You know why? Because I got to do this fucking pod with you.
Fucking play it, Boaz. It's fun.
When?
It's free. It's
I don't
free.
have time, man. When? I
I
know
don't
it's
either.
free, but I already have it downloaded. Did you play it? Have you played it since we talked?
A lot, yeah. I'll wait till the kid's asleep. My wife.
My wife.
There we go. My little clicker didn't work there. My wife.
Get your shit fixed.
She crochets in the living room, and I come in here and I play Marvel Rivals. We have such exciting.
You guys are so gay. What? She crochets and you play Marvel Rivals. Hey,
Yeah.
that sounds like a good life. I ain't gonna lie to you, bud.
Or I'll write my book. I'm writing a new book now because I kind of finished the other one, so now I'm writing a new one. And,
Yeah.
Or the podcast. Yeah, that's another one. So yippee
You got, and then you also picked up golf, so I don't know how the hell you're gonna have time to do anything, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Wayne's
golf's more of a
booked.
daytime thing. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm booked.
Wayne
Guys,
is
I'm just-
booked.
Hey, I'm giving you a heads up. You might see. I warned Wayne about this off air. There might be a slight drop off in my audio quality since my phone's about to die, and I need to unplug the mic and plug in the charger. So we're gonna see how this thing goes.
Okay.
You ruined the podcast.
Excuse me.
It's ruined.
I mean,
All right, can y'all
we
still
don't
hear
have
me?
to. We don't have to upload it. We can do another one and then smash them together.
I'm fucking kidding, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you
I
guys
mean,
hear
if
me
it
now?
talks, if he sounds like he's talking through a potato, we can just pick up tomorrow or something.
I can't. What's that? I hear Mr. Potato Head talking. I don't hear Brooks.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, you're fine, man. You're fine.
Oh, okay, good.
That's it.
Yeah, I thought there
Yeah.
was going to be like a big drop off in quality, but I was wrong.
Oh, okay. Back to the pod.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming here on 98.7 The Fan.
Back to
Big gay balls.
that might be
I
my
can't
new
see
favorite
this
one.
shit.
You know what's funny, man? All these sound clips have a little thumbnail, and the little thumbnail says "Estoy hot."
Estoy hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
It means it's hot.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to Orlando tomorrow.
What you doing there?
Picking up race parts.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, so it'll be a fun little trip. I'm gonna see my cuz. He's a
Yeah.
director over at a Honda over there, so picking up some exhaust parts, a throttle body, some cams. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's a piece of data.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Let me hear it. Oh yeah.
I can just see Javier fake shifting in his 93.
My feet right now, baby. My feet are a jiggling.
That sound you hear is Boaz's O face.
I think both of you have heard that coming out of my car once before at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The good old days. Actually, I'm still doing that. What the hell? Just a different
man. Yeah. Hey, more news, and he is listening. My nephew, we'll call him B. What up, B? Is getting married this Saturday.
Why are we calling him B? Come on, man.
Well, I don't know if he wants his name out there, so we're just gonna call him B.
All right. Well, okay. Well, if he says, yeah, go ahead, say my, full name. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm already tempted. Don't tempt me, man. You're gonna have to bleep me out, Craig. I'm looking at Craig's face on this Discord. Look at his little face. He's like, "Don't say it, man. Don't say it."
I don't know, man. He kind of looks like Pedo Bear.
Looks like Pedo Bear, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks very worried.
Yeah, he does. He's like, "Don't say it, man."
He looks
like,
he looks like Diddy's face when he was about to get raided.
That's Diddy's face currently in jail right now. All right, B.
That's Justin Bieber's face when Diddy got a hold of him.
Oh man, come on. I feel bad for him, man. Come on.
What?
Biebs?
What?
The Biebs?
Too far?
He was like 14 years old, man.
That was
when the diddler got him. The diddler got him at 14. That's too early, man.
Oh man.
That's messed up, man.
That's so wrong.
All right, B. What do you want to say about B?
Huh? What do I want to say about Biebs?
About B. B, because you don't want to say his name. B.
B. Yeah, right. Yeah, I said he's getting married Saturday.
Oh shit, he's getting married to his long time girlfriend of like a long time, right?
Yeah, they're together. Shit, I don't even know exactly how long.
Longer than
it's over It's over 5 years, maybe 10 years. I want to say let's just say 10 years.
I was gonna say way more than 5 years. You kidding me, bud? This is that
Maybe not that long.
the I want to say her name, but I don't want to.
Yeah, they live together north of me. And
Right.
yeah, and they're having a wedding on Saturday.
She's Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
That's the same one I'm thinking of. All right, cool, man.
and
My wife.
will be officiating the wedding. So she
Oh
already
yeah,
has
that's right.
everything
She's a
set up.
notary, right?
Yeah, she's a notary, and she's gonna officiate the whole thing. She's got it all written out, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be cold, but that's okay. Well, I think we got some space heaters. It's gonna be
Are you
a small
the
little get together, and I'm
Are you
proud
the
of
best
them.
man?
I don't think they're gonna have any like groomsmen or anything like that, or
Oh, you should be the
bridesmaid.
best man.
No, it's I gotta kind of watch. Ah, shit! I just said his name. I gotta watch G Money.
Oh, you have to
And
bleep it out, Craig. Bleep it out.
Craig, bleep it out. But
Mark the
yeah,
time. Mark the time.
I gotta watch him, so I wouldn't be able to really do any of that anyway. But no, I mean it's just gonna be the two of them up there, and they're not gonna have any bridesmaids or groomsmen, and but we're all gonna be there, and it'll
Cool.
be fun, man. Whoa, I lost my headphone. I can't hear you guys anymore.
Well, B, I'd like to congratulate you, buddy. I've known you a long time, and love you like a little brother, man. Congratulations.
I will say the same thing. Congrats, B.
Hey,
Brooks,
I gotta get him on the show. I've been promising to get him on the show, and I just,
oh, that'd
most
be
of his
cool.
Yeah, that would be fun. So, hey, listening, B, we'll get you on soon. Trust me. Let's get past your wedding and give you a little bit of time there, and then we'll get you on the show.
Yeah, bachelor party. When did that happen? Did that happen yet?
No.
Hey, we'll do a late bachelor party.
Take him to
Hey.
Ebor, man.
We'll take him to Ebor, and he'll go on the spaceship. Everyone knows the spaceship. Come on, man.
Oh man, yeah.
That's a classic. If you know type of thing.
Yeah,
If you know,
they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. It's okay though.
You know what's not in the spaceship?
Big
gay balls.
Who is that? Who says that?
No idea, but I love the sound.
Sounds funny as shit. Sounds like Tracy Morgan saying big balls or whatever the hell.
Hey.
Well.
Oh well. What else you guys got? Anything?
I mean, I could talk about. I don't know. I mean, all the Honda stuff's kind of boring. There's nothing. They're just going EV like everyone, and nothing exciting like the S2000's coming back. Nothing like that. So
that'd be sick.
Yeah,
I know that'd be cool. But I'll let you know if there's anything cool. I mean, the battery science is kind of cool, but I don't want to bore you up. It's boring.
I
Just
tell you what.
like,
how about go ahead. The battery thing. Go ahead. You want to talk about it? I can tell you want to talk about it because you say you don't want to talk about it, but you keep going with it.
Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Go for it.
Do it.
The battery is a solid state battery now, and if Honda can do what they claim, it'll be historic, just like when Tesla announced that they would start producing electric cars. So
what's so special about the battery, like it being solid state? What does that mean?
They haven't released much information. They just say that the battery will last like 3 times as long, and it'll be able to be charged like once a week.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
For like electric,
because
you won't have to.
Yeah, you won't have to charge. And it'll have regenerative braking. It'll charge that way, and it'll also have like a solar roof. So
nice. See, long road trips and shit, and you won't have to charge up for 45 minutes every few hours, huh?
Yeah, but
and
they're saying
that's cool.
And they're saying that the factory for this will open January 2025. So in a year, they'll have this facility that will be reproducing these the
2026.
technology, I guess. No,
Yeah, it's
2025.
That's January 2025 right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that right now.
Oh. Look at Bo still living in 2024.
I mean, it's literally what day is it? The 7th. Okay, 7 days into the new year. This is breaking news. Okay.
That's right. That's cool though, man. That's like really cool. That's like one of the only things that I'm hesitant about electric vehicles is just how, if I want to take a road trip or drive around, I mean, it's cool if you can make it to where you're going and back to your house and charge it overnight. But like, if not, you have to do the charging stations. That feels like a giant pain in the ass. So if they make a battery where you don't have to do that, or if you only have to do it like once, that's like pretty badass,
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, the long range would be nice.
Yeah.
Charging. Yeah, if you have a solar roof.
Yeah, that's the
they
other
would
thing. I was just about to ask that. Yeah, solar roof.
Oh, that'd be sick.
They haven't said much. They just made a bunch of claims. Like when they merged with Toyota, or not Toyota, how they merged with Nissan. They basically bailed out, in my opinion. They bailed out Nissan, and Mitsubishi's in there too somewhere. So they're gonna basically form into the third largest automaker, and I'm sure by now everyone's heard about it. So. But yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of cool things happening in Honda world with the whole, how they merged with Chevy to form a U.S. electric division to, basically build better EVs for Chevy and Honda to sell to us. So the consumers.
So
we'll see.
So Chevy is GMC, which is also Hummer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Did they have a hand in the whole Hummer EV, or is this like a new thing?
Some of the new Hummer EV stuff is the same as the Prologue stuff,
Okay.
But not. There's a lot of Hummer stuff that's is Hummer thing, like the crab walk and yeah, like the suspension and stuff like that. That's all Hummer stuff.
Right. Well, I drive a diesel, a Cummins diesel, so fuck them with your electric vehicles.
That's right. I forgot you got a diesel now.
Yeah. I didn't know if I'd like it, man, but I do. I like it a lot, actually. It's all work related, and that's the reason why I got it. But yeah, man, I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. I feel like more of a man. You know what I'm saying? I feel less
less gay. Come on, man.
Less like I have
big gay balls
in my mouth,
Jesus.
Yeah, you missed Wayne's sound, the soundboard. I guess it would
Bonanza.
Yeah, there you go. It was a bonanza. It was like a Mad Libs, but with soundboards instead of fill in the blanks.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yes.
The hell?
You have to tune in and listen to hear it.
Yeah, I'll
you know
listen
what?
to it.
I don't think I'm gonna do any editing. I think I'm just gonna let this one fly like it is. Even the one from earlier. Well,
Yeah, because you're a lazy son of a bitch.
Lazy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll send you the file. I'll send you the file. You edit it.
Edit what?
The pod.
I thought Craig does the editing.
No, Wayne does the editing.
No, fucking Craig needs to do it. Son of a bitch.
Craig the pedo bear.
Craig the pedo. That's like one of the things that the English have right. The way they say pedophile, they say pedophile.
Pedophile.
Yes, pedo.
It sounds better, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Pedo.
But
pedophiles.
Yeah, they're talking about pedophiles while eating their spotted dick.
See ya.
It's been too long since I played with the soundboard. I'm going ham with it tonight.
I know. It's good though. I can't wait to get mine going again. Son of a bitch.
I think I'm gonna need to start putting my own soundboard together here. I'm feeling left out.
Yeah. You don't wait. Yeah. I don't think you've ever had one, have you?
Not one of my own. I mean, we were talking earlier about my old radio days when I'd put like a soundboard together for like shows that I produced, and that was always pretty fun. Actually, finding the right time to actually play those sound effects was always really fun. That was a very underrated part of my job.
Oh, nice.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Well, I guess you need a computer that's not a potato or a phone that's not a potato.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What's wrong with your computer again? Just old, right?
It's just old.
I think Wayne said he was going to buy you one or something.
Yeah, I might have to. I might make an investment here pretty soon and get a new one.
I don't. Oh, here we go.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Yeah, I think Wayne said he was going to buy you one, man.
I just had to buy a power supply for my computer. My computer shit out on me, so I'm hoping that the power supply fixes it. Yeah, I've never done that before. Never got all up in them guts on a computer. So,
really?
It works out for me. Nah, I just never really bothered.
You fucking noob.
Well, it's the first computer I had. It's like a gaming computer, but it's like a low end gaming computer. But like the case comes out like really easy, you know. So I'm like, I'll fuck around with this thing. Maybe increase the power of it. But
amateur.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, shut up.
Hey, I tell you what, guys. How about we go through the 1440 news feed real quick on some of these top stories and like just give a quick opinions, and then we'll go through the history. Yeah, and then we'll call it a wrap. But
we gotta do the sound effect.
Yeah, 1440 news feed. 1440 news feed.
It's time for the 1440 news feed. 1440 news feed. Pew, pew, pew. 1440.
Hey, it's the 1440 news feed featuring Wizayne the Pizain.
Brooks. This is the part where we talk about the stories. This is serious stuff. Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
Trudeau to resign. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced yesterday he would resign from office, paving the way for his Liberal Party to choose a replacement ahead of general elections expected to take place in October.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So Trudeau is gone. A lot of the Republicans are like trying to like say it's because Donald Trump and all the tariffs he's going to put on him. And but I've heard he's going to be retiring actually for a couple of years now. Because he doesn't want to be. Trump keeps calling him Governor Trudeau because he wants to make Canada the 51st state.
Yeah, that's I mean, I heard about that this morning. Yeah. What do you guys think about that?
I think it'd be a mistake for the Republican Party because a lot of people in Canada are liberal, so that would be basically inviting a liberal state into the union, which hurts their election chances. I mean, if you're looking at it just from politics point of view.
So what do you think why is he doing this? Is he just trolling?
Kinda trolling, doing his thing where everybody has to pay their fair share, tax and tariffs, all that shit. I don't think he's really going to have them join I think it's more likely that he'll purchase Greenland or the Panama Canal before before Canada becomes a state. Which I don't think any of those are going to happen. But I think they're more likely.
I've heard a lot of Canadians are actually relieved that Trudeau's now gone. I don't know if there's much truth to that or not, but that's just like stuff that I've seen online.
Yeah. Have you seen the clip online of him? It's like he's like in the snow getting out of his car or something, or getting into his car, and somebody comes up and he goes, Mr. Trudeau, and he's like, oh, hi, and he like smiles and goes to shake his hand, and the guy shakes it back. He goes, hey, fuck you, Trudeau, you suck.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, and he just goes, oh, okay, and he just smiles it off,
Plays it off, yeah.
Yeah, plays it off. Yeah, look it up, man. After the pod, it's pretty fucking funny.
It's fun.
But Well, here's some things. It says here his approval ratings have since sunk from around 65% to close to 20%, driven in part by inflation, a housing crunch, and concerns over high levels of immigration. So that's kind of why he's on his way out. He's probably won't get elected again. His approval rating sucks. So yippee yo, Trudeau. See ya.
Yippee yo, Trudeau. See ya.
That's right. Disney's live TV deal. Disney has agreed to combine its Hulu plus live TV service with Fubo TV, forming North America's second largest live TV streamer. The combined business will boast more than 6 million subscribers behind YouTube TV's roughly 8 million subscribers. I did not know that many people had YouTube TV, 8 million.
Damn.
I have Hulu, and I like Hulu a lot, actually. For you get everything you get on cable, and it comes with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, and it's about the same price, but I get all those other streaming services too. So, I mean, I'm fine with Hulu. I like it. That's cool. Seems like they're going to get even more stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a Hulu subscriber for a long time. I like it. Plus, it's nice having the bundle with ESPN Plus and Disney Plus. So little A Train gets to watch all of her movies and her shows on Disney Plus, and I get to watch all my hockey games and anything else I want to watch sports wise on ESPN Plus. So,
yep, yeah. If it wasn't for that, there's a lot of USF games I would have missed. So go Bulls. All right, gadgets galore in Vegas. The 2025 Consumer Electric Show begins today in Las Vegas, bringing together global companies, industry leaders, and tech enthusiasts for one of the world's largest electronic and tech events. With about 150,000 attendees and 4,500 exhibitors expected, the event will showcase a project of $437 billion technology market.
Take a breath.
Let's see. Yeah, I know. The event features high-profile keynotes including NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. This is boring. They talk about AI being a focal point, digital health, energy transition, aging technology.
I'm ready for AI. Come and get me, bitch.
Yep. I'm ready to
Suck
serve
it,
my
Scott.
technology overlords.
AI is trash. I can see right through it.
Yep. Okay. We got sports and entertainment. Actors Zendaya and Tom Holland reportedly engaged. Whoa.
Oh,
did not know that.
Okay.
And MJ and Spider-Man getting together.
Getting together in real life. There we go. Happy
Yeah.
endings so
High
far.
five.
High five.
Yep. Jacksonville Jaguars, Doug Peterson, and New England Patriots, Gerard Mayo, NFL coaches that were fired on Black Monday.
On top of that, the Raiders just fired Antonio Pierce a couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
So more firings across the NFL.
First fatal case. This is science and technology. First fatal case of H5N1 bird flu in humans recorded in the U.S. Louisiana patient had underlying medical conditions, so probably already dying, and then they got the flu. And
Here we go.
Boy.
Trying to amp up the whole COVID thing again, but this time it's the bird flu.
Here we go.
Come on.
Yep. Lead pollution from mining and smelting operations likely caused an IQ decline in the population of ancient Rome. May be the first known example of widespread industrial pollution. So. Yeah, pollution made Romans stupid.
Well, it's like the lead poisoning. Same concept. They found that lead lowers IQ. See ya.
Yeah.
Just like when we were burning lead gas in the I think we talked about this before. But
yeah.
All those people that were like around.
Yeah. I think it also reduces your sperm count in your
Big gay balls.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're gay balls, buddy.
Yeah.
Because they're going into buttholes if they're gay balls. So it don't matter the sperm count.
Wait, what?
Those guys are going nowhere.
You think gay people like shove their balls in another butthole, like trying to stuff like a sack into like a little hole? Like, what are you talking about?
Come on, man. You flat earth son of a bitch.
The balls don't go in the butthole. The PP does.
You would know, right? You son of a.
Yes, I would know because I am, and I have
Big gay balls.
and out in my closet there's
His name is John C.
and I only knew it was there because I heard him. But you know what? The whole thing made me horny. So,
I'm gonna come.
Dude, you
and
gotta
then I felt
stop.
bad about
Take
it. So,
Oh no.
hey, I'm
someone
talking.
take his soundboard away. Somebody take it away.
Wayne's going off bed over here, man.
I know, but we'll be going to bed and he'll still be clicking on fucking the buttons on the soundboard. Yeah, fucking.
Let's
Poor little
see.
Johnny's gonna be sleeping, and all of a sudden Wayne's just gonna be playing the soundboard. You hear like "Gurr," and all of a sudden,
You heard it hit like his little headphones. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
Wait, she walks
God
in
damn it.
and
That's another thing I gotta fucking edit out.
why? I thought you say
Yeah.
her name.
No, we never say her name. She's K-Cup Slow Drip.
Dude, shut the. Where's the Biden soundtrack? Fucking play it right now, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, thank you.
I was hoping I'd have to get off without editing any of this, but now I have to. That's okay.
You said your son's name already.
I know, but now I gotta edit more. It's fine. I'll work on it.
Shut the.
Politics and world affairs. Congress formally certifies President-elect Donald Trump electoral win in the 2024 presidential election, which means I bet you could bet on Robinhood if Trump or Kamala was going to win. So I put $100 down on Trump and I won. So I got $100. I won $100 out of it, and that officially came to fruition today. So it hit my account today.
It was double, right?
Yeah, it was double. Just about double, actually. Once he started becoming the favorite, like it was like 65 cents on the dollar instead of 50 cents on the dollar.
The other way.
Right. 45 cents instead of 50. Anyway, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fucking A.
When it started going in his favor, the odds started getting better. So
right, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was you would have got a better payout if you voted for, or if you bet on Kamala and if she won, because she was the least favorite to win.
Yeah.
But that's when I knew, dude, that was before anybody was saying Trump was going to win. When that Florida app was saying that he was a favorite, I was like, what? The fucking app is saying it. I'm like, oh, that's it.
PolyX, I think, or something like yeah.
And then I think it was Elon. He came out and said before the election that Trump was going to win, but I knew that before Elon did because of the stupid app. And I said something on X. I said Twitter. I said something to Elon. I don't know if you heard it, but I was like, buddy, just check the app. But that's all you had to do is just check the gambling app. I couldn't believe it, man. First time that you can gamble on on a political election, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know I mentioned it a few times on different Pizain's podcasts leading up to the election that man, if you don't believe in anything polls, whatever, believe in gambling odds, because those guys are usually right. So yep. All right, well, we're down to the clicky baity articles. So let's try this first one. It's called the 25 best travel destinations this spring. We'll do the top 5. We can get to it if there's an actual list. Let's see. It's not in any sort of order. The Texas Hill Country. You know this one, Brooks?
I can vouch for the Texas Hill Country. It is quite lovely over there. Yeah. And in fact, that's where the city of Austin is near, and it's also the area where I proposed to my wife.
Hey.
Oh shit! Nice.
Hold on, I don't have it up right now.
I wasn't even playing.
My wife.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey, yeah, that worked out nice. Yeah, the picture they have is like some horses in the lavender field. It looks pretty. So
there's they've got some nice hills over there. It's, I wouldn't say mountainous, but it's kind of similar. It gives off slight Tennessee, North Carolina vibes in terms of some of the hills there. So it's you got that, you got the lakes. It's actually a very, very pretty area. Also very expensive real estate.
Yeah. I got the next one is San Diego, a whale's vagina. Yeah, I have no reason to go to California, so we have the biggest trash heap in the ocean, Puerto Rico, according to Tony Hinchcliffe.
See,
Oh man.
Yeah, we took a cruise and it stopped at Puerto Rico. I didn't get off the boat on that one. Not that I just didn't want to. We went to a bunch of islands and I just didn't want to go to that one, so I didn't. Nothing against Puerto Rico, just not my cup of tea. You guys ever been there?
You went to a cruise, and one of the islands was Puerto Rico, and you decided to stay on the boat.
Yep.
How long were you sitting on the boat?
A few hours, but I mean, there's tons of stuff to do on the boat. You know, I hung out like in the hot tub because like nobody was on the boat, so like I had like almost like the whole place to myself. You know.
Oh shit!
You know,
There you go.
none of the all the bars were empty and the food, all the lines for the food were all empty. So I was just like, hey, I'm gonna have a good time. So,
When was this?
Oh man, that was years ago. And me and K Cup Slow Drip first started dating. We went on a family. Me and my family went on a cruise. And
What?
yeah, that was a while ago, man.
Wait, did your family get off too, or did you stay with? Or did they
my
stay
dad,
too?
my dad stayed on the boat. Everybody else got off. But my dad, no, I think he slept. I think he slept in his room the whole time. So
the whole time on the cruise?
No, just Puerto Rico.
Oh, I thought you said it was a couple.
He was. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Why do you care so much?
I'm just saying, if this doesn't make sense, but
my dad was stationed there when he was in the Marines. So he's like, I don't have no reason to go into Puerto Rico. So he like pretty much slept in his room and hung out, you know, probably watching TV and shit. I, on the other hand, went around the boat, had a bunch of drinks, swam in the pool and in the hot tub by myself, you know, and yeah, things like that. So,
basically you were recreating Home Alone app.
Yes.
You know, on a boat after Kevin finds out that he made his family disappear.
Yes. I made my family disappear into Puerto Rico. Next one, Alabama's Gulf Coast. Not really what I think of.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, they have a pretty picture here, but
Alabama.
No, I mean, dude, we have the best beaches. You know, why would we go anywhere else for a beach? Costa Rica, blah blah blah. Black River, Jamaica, New York City. Never been to New York. Don't really plan on going. Miami, Azores. Okay, I think we got the gist of it. It's mostly just like their typical shit, you know. Bolivia.
Bolivia. What the heck?
Yeah. But anyway, well, that's it for that one.
All right.
And I think that's okay for all of the rest of these are pretty stupid. Charting the US. Yeah. Can you clean up space trash using lasers? What's the moon's temperature? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what that means. That means we end the show like we end every show, with a day in history. Galileo discovers first 3 Jupiter moons in 1610. First U.S. presidential election completed in 1789. Author Zora Neale Hurston, born in 1891. Inventor Nikola Tesla dies in 1943. And NFL star Lamar Jackson, born in 1997.
God, that makes me feel old as hell.
I know, right? I know. And we have a quote from Nikola Tesla. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Well, I can tell you one thing about the 3 of us. Wizayne the Pizain, Brooksy Boy, and Boaz. There is not one sane thought in our minds in any given time and any given day. And maybe that's because we think deeply about how to make this podcast bigger and better than it has been in the past. Or maybe it's just because, well, We're fucking nuts. And speaking of fucking nuts, another term for nuts would be
Big gay balls!
so don't forget to follow, subscribe, download our podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. Hit that subscribe button like you would hit a golf ball 420 yards with your driver right down the middle of the fairway on YouTube and social media, X, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a comment. Well, parting words from the fellas. Brooksy Boy, what you got?
Well, it is awesome to be back on here shooting the shit with you guys after a nice hiatus. It was also nice seeing you guys in person on my vacation, and I look forward to chatting about more random bullshit on future episodes of this show.
Indeed. Over to you, Boaz.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing much. See ya.
See ya indeed.
2025.
Well, 2025. Time to be alive. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Until
Hold on. I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many? What's the schedule of the pods? How many are we going to try to do?
I mean, that's up to your schedule, man. What are you, like every other Tuesday?
Yeah, we'll probably do it every other Tuesday. Is that good? So that's 2 a month.
Yeah, 2 a month. Sound good. And then I'll probably try to do a Pizain's podcast once a week. Brooksy Boy, you ever want to do a sports show? Let me know. Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah,
Brooke
maybe
said,
one day.
"Fuck you." No, I think a sports show would be good.
Yeah.
Go up against. We could go up against what's his name? That one that just got fired, or he's like in trouble for some scandal.
Skip Bayless.
Yeah, that son of a gun.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, he like tried to pay like a woman to have sex with him, like a shit ton of money, right?
Yeah, like a like 1.5 million. Like what the heck?
Yeah.
She
What a
basically
loser.
shut him down.
See you, money. I know she turned him down. How terrible do you feel? God, could you imagine? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And then you get sued
1.5.
for it.
And then they get sued, and now it's all over the place. He's like, oh man,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
cheaper,
I mean,
buddy. It's cheaper to get laid.
Yeah, I know, man. 1.3 million. Shit, I wouldn't even pay.
Hell yeah. Oh, so it was 1.3?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar. 1.3.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, apparently, weren't like a bunch of people from Fox Sports named in this lawsuit?
I haven't looked into it as much as you guys, so
I'm gonna have to hold on. Gotta fire up the Google machine here.
Fired up.
there's no until next time. It's on hiatus until Brooks types away. You know what?
I'm
Brooks
sure,
seems
I'm
like
sure
the type
the
of
listeners will like this. They don't.
I think
they-
Brooks types with his pointer fingers on his keyboard. What do you guys think?
Definitely do not do that.
Do you use the home keys? How many words per minute do you type, Brooks?
75 is what I'm at.
I'm much better at
Sweet.
typing on a regular keyboard than I am on my phone. And of course, now as I
Yep.
click the link, trying to figure out more about this lawsuit, it's like taking forever to
Checking
fucking
the
load.
ads and crap. Yeah.
Yeah, bunch of bullshit.
Listen to Wayne.
Well,
I don't. Sorry, guys. I don't have the patience to keep looking this thing up because it's just not popping up for me. The Google machine has failed.
Okay, I booted it up. Did you get it, Brooks?
Nope.
Nope. Still loading.
Oh, geez. Let me look.
I think it's my phone. I think my phone is now also getting to be.
Skip. I just type in Skip and Skip Bayless
Yeah.
pops up. Ah.
The second one, Skip Bayless lawsuit.
Trending.
Oh man. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but
Skip Bayless, others sued on 14 counts, including sexual battery. The suit alleges Bayless offered the plaintiff $1.5 million to have sex with him, and then a pop-up
1.5.
comes up.
See,
to
I was
block
right.
me. And that
Yeah,
an
baby.
Fort Sports wine exec grabbed her buttocks at a party.
Oy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Damn, that's it? That's all he did? Grab her
Yep.
booty? But
Yeah,
no,
grab the booty.
he said 1.5, right? But you know what? I heard 1.5 because she was going through cancer.
Here you go. Let's see.
She was bad. She confronted him, or like talked to him about how she was going through cancer, and then he confessed his love to her and said, you know, I'll give you 1.5 to sleep with me. I don't know how it's. I don't know. Why don't you just give her the money, dude?
She's that's how bad he is. She's fucking dying, and she's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's Poor Skip. He loses his show too. Didn't he lose his show on ESPN?
No, he
A while
left
ago.
ESPN for Fox several years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he have a show on
I
Fox?
never liked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he always seemed like the biggest douchebag.
Yeah, I know. Does he have
Basically, he's basically a professional troll. Like he says shit just to get people riled up, and people are still dumb enough to watch his show and get riled up about it. And that's why he's
that's
still
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
air.
What show is it? What is his show?
It's the show on Fox Sports is called Undisputed.
Undisputed. Okay. Well, who was the one that had the show with Shannon Sharp?
That was
That was
Skip.
him.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So he was the reason that Shannon Sharp got his own show or left and did his own show because I guess he's a douche, huh?
Yeah, I guess they didn't really get along anymore.
Are you yawning? Are you yawning, Wayne? Yawn one more son of a bitch time, I swear to God. Your room probably smells like trash right now.
Until next time. No. Okay.
Until next time.
Yippee-yo.
Are we really saying bye now?
Yeah, I guess so. Brooks, are you good?
I'm good, man.
Is your phone? Is it like overheating? What's going on?
No, it just I don't know. I had to take it off the Wi-Fi. Usually my Wi-Fi here is really, really good, but I had to take it off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay,
It's overheating. He was a Palestinian sympathizer, so now his phone's getting really hot. Watch out, Brooks. Watch out.
Oh shit! Oh, like the beepers. That's messed up. Oh fucking Hey,
until next.
the shirts, everyone, be on the lookout. I'm gonna do those Flat Earth shirts. I think those will be the first ones we got. So
Yeah.
to all our listeners, the four of you guys, we're gonna have shirts. So if you wanna show your support, buy a T-shirt, man. We'll put it on the I don't know. We gotta get a store going or something. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get it all figured out. So until next time.
Big gay balls!
No, that's not what I meant. All right, for real this time. Until next time, yippee yo, let's go. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.